This is Zachary, age 7. This is Richard, age 8. This is Candy, age 8.5. This is Flory, age 7. These children and others like them will try to make you understand what they're talking about on Child's Play. And here is the host of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Okay, thank you. Nice looking group. Very nice looking group. Hi, gang. Thank you. Hello. Welcome to Child's Play, a game where children interpret the words and grown-ups try to guess. Well, let's introduce our people. I'm sort of proud to introduce our champion because yesterday, for the first time, she got the whole $5,000. Here she is, her fourth day, Marla Schramm Schwartz, $7,500. I'm glad. You had your sister, your twin sister.
That's right.
In the audience, and your husband.
You know, when I told you I was happily married, I'm even more happily married now since I won the money.
I bet you are. It's easier to be happily married when you got $5,000.
You got it.
Whoa. What's your husband's name?
His name is Arnie.
Uh-huh. Okay, I just want to know so we know who we're talking about here. We wish you both the best of luck. And look at your challenger over here. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Hamilton. Hello, Mike. And
How
welcome.
you doing? Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about you, Mike.
Well, I'm 6'10". I played basketball in Mexico and played basketball in Ireland, and now I am a sales rep for a paper company here in Southern California.
Welcome, and I hope you do well in basketball and as a sales rep. 6'10"?
That's it.
Boy, you are twice as tall as I was just 3 years ago. Before I start shrinking. Okay, if you're all ready to go, we're ready to go. We're going to begin the guessing with our champion as usual. And before we do anything else, we show the word to the people at home and to those here in the studio. Word is up there. Oh, boy, we got one of our favorite explainers here. You've probably seen him before on our show. His name is Ronald Wilkinson II. And I'll tell you, Ronald Wilkinson has a way of describing words. He's 6 years old. Ronald, would you describe his word, please, sir?
It's something that you might like and parents like, and sometimes you like to get into it because sometimes the kids get bored when they're watching the cartoons and the parents change it, and that's why I hate when my mama changes the channel. Ooh, when she turns the channel, I'll be looking like this, and I'll be bored because some kids like to watch the cartoons instead of that because the parents like to watch more sports than ever, and the kids like to watch more cartoons, and that's the way I am, like you.
There he is. Oh, Wilkinson. My golly. I don't know what you're running for, Ronald, but you got my vote. Marla, based on what Ronald had to say, what word do you think we're looking for?
He's so cute. It sounds like he's talking about television.
Well, he was mentioned. Television was mentioned, but it was not what we were looking for. Mike, remember what Ronald said now.
Sounds good.
And we're going to add to it. Another one of our fine explainers. She is 7-year-old Cassie Feldman. Same word, Cassie, please.
I think it's stupid. Especially when we were having a family reunion. In the middle of it, all the boys went to watch TV and watched it. It's crazy. I mean, I don't reject. I don't object to boys watching it sometimes. But I mean, all the time. You can't even have you can't even watch a decent thing on television. And that stupid man, he kicks that funny-shaped ball, and it goes flying up in the air. So?
That was Cassie Feldman, and what do you think the word is?
Well, I know it's not basketball, so it's got to be football.
Football is the right answer. Football is indeed the right answer. Well, I trust you enjoyed those two descriptions because we have delightful kids. I'll tell you what, I have a bit of a surprise for you here, and the surprise is this. I've been told, and I'm pleased about the fact, that Ronald Blair Wilkinson II is in our audience. Would you like to meet Ronald? Okay, Gene, will you get Ronald? Gene, Bring him in here, Gene Wood. Look at that. Bring him in. Oh, boy. Thank you, Gene, ever so much. Let me get him. Ronald Blair Wilkinson II. How are you?
Fine.
Do you like being on this program?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
No.
You-
Sometimes when I watch you on TV,
Uh-huh.
well, it's more interesting when we meet you instead of anybody else.
I think that's awfully nice of you, Ronald. Do you think I'm good looking?
Yeah.
I think you're good looking.
Yes, indeed.
You are, in fact, about as good looking as they come.
Oh, well, other kids look good looking too.
But not that good looking.
No, not very much.
Speaking of good looking, do you got a girl?
Huh?
Do you have a girl?
Yeah, girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
3 of them.
Three?
But they're older than me. They're older than me. That's why I get the older ones because they're more mature and they got money and stuff.
You get the older ones because they're more mature.
Yeah, and they got more money.
More money, sure. Oh, you're going to go far, and I want to go with you. How much older are they than you?
Well, one of them 30. And I think one of them is 36, and I think the other one is 37. I have to ask my daddy over again because I think I know one of them age is 30. That's the only one I know whose age is right.
But your daddy knows how old they are.
Yeah,
How's he know?
because he's been seeing them for a long time.
It's real nice seeing you here, Ronald, and causing a little trouble at home.
Yeah.
I have a definite. Now, one more thing. You are marvelous, and I don't want this to go to your head. You don't spoil easy, do you?
No.
No. Okay, I don't want to spoil you, but you are truly sensational.
Oh.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, that's nice.
And will you be with us again?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ronald Wilkinson II. Thank you for being with us. We'll be back here in just a moment, but we're going to do a commercial. What a marvelous... I had not met him, Ronald, until that very second. What a marvelous youngster he is. He is. Wow. Oh, it does his old heart good. Well, let's get back to a new word. We have a 1-0 score, and this time we're going to begin with you, Mike. So, Mike, you get ready to watch, and we'll show the folks at home what this word is. There's a word we're going to be playing for, and it's going to be described. Hey, we have a brother team here. It is a brother, sister. Brother, sister. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell. They wear hats and they don't. Anyway, their ages are 5 and 8. They are Kelly and Price Samuel. They both work on it. And do the words. Samuels, please.
Yeah, I know that is. Oh, it's someone that tells you he has to tell you something, and then you have to do it, or he might kill you. And you always have to move around and run around because the guy doesn't want to do it. And if you don't do it, he says you better do it, or you're gonna be fired, or you're gonna be dead. Or like is Price, you're not allowed to say the word.
Well, now I know it's a brother and sister team. Price said the word. Price is the brother. He said the word, and Kelly told him not to. Based on that, what word do you think it was, Mike?
Well, if it's someone that's going to tell you what to do and you got to run around, I think it might be your boss.
Boss is a good guess, but it's not the right one. Same word coming up. We're having it described for you, Marla, by Sean Guerin, 8 years old. Sean, old man.
It's someone who is owned by someone else, and he has to do work for them. He has to do everything that someone wants to do. And he doesn't have any free life, and it's very terrible. Very terrible. What part of America do we live in? North? Well, anyhow, the North America and the South America had a war. Because the South America thought it was right, but the North America didn't.
Okay, Sean, thank you very much. Now this, Marla, an admonition. Remember, you're hearing a child's description. What word do you think? Not that it wasn't a good description, but just keep that in mind.
That's a toughie. Master?
No. Mike, it's back to you, and that's a big break because you have 2 pieces of information. Add to it this by Robin Karstensen, 8 years old. Robin, please.
In the old days, black people were them. And the black people, the people bought them and said, well, you do this and you do that and you do this. And then they just worked for them and they didn't get any money, and sometimes they didn't get much food. Sometimes they only got 1 meal a day.
Well, Mike, what do you say?
Well, I got a lot of food, but it's a slave.
Slave is the right answer, Mike. Point for you. Congratulations. The reason I said you have to remember their children, he's talking about the war between North America and South America. It was the war between the North and the South of the United States. I'm going to start with you, Marla. Word for the folks at home and here in the audience, please. There's the word we're playing for. Here's an 8.5-year-old, and by George, it's Candy Nye. Candy, please.
I'll sometimes scratch my dad's back, or my dad will sometimes scratch my back. That's not really one of these, but sometimes he'll kind of rub my shoulders, and you know how they take your neck and kind of squeeze it, not real hard, just enough to do this. And sometimes I'll do this to my mother's feet because she walks around a lot because she gets so worried.
Okay, Candy. What do you think it is, Marla?
It's something I love, a massage.
Massage, right answer. You have a point. It's 2-1. There it is. It's 2 for Mike and 1 for Marla. When we come back to Child's Play, we'll shift gears, play the game for speed in the Fast Play round, and we'll be back with Fast Play right after this for you. All right, time for Fast Play. From now on, each child will be defining a different word. As soon as you recognize the word, interrupt with your signal. Each right answer will be worth 2 points. When you hear the school bell, time's up. Whoever is ahead wins the game, $500 and a chance at $5,000. Both of you now ready to interrupt. Here's Keisha Dumas with the first word. Keisha.
It looks like a kind of fan, and it's on top of helicopters.
What do you say, Mike?
Propeller.
Propeller is the right answer. You pick up 2. Next word. Warren Allen describes it. Warren.
He gives you fillings.
Mike again.
Dentist.
Right again, Mike. 6-1. 6-1, and look who's here. The demon describer himself, as I like to call him. Ready with Sasha Segan. Sasha.
This famous historical event happened in the 1770s.
Mike.
Sign the Declaration of Independence.
No, wrong answer. Marla, the entire rest of the description is yours. There's not too much left, but Sasha, sir, if you would pick it up.
Rex?
When the people of the capital of Massachusetts threw their leaves of a drink in the ocean.
That's all he's going to say.
That's the Boston Tea Party.
Threw their leaves of the drink in the ocean. What a marvelous way he did that. 6-3, David Cayley has the next word. David.
This is a very large dog that...
Yes, Mike.
Great Dane.
Nope. Rest of the description, all Marla's. David, please.
These fine people by monks a long time ago, and usually they have like a little barrel attached onto their neck.
What do you think, Marla?
St. Bernard.
St.
I love
Bernard.
him.
Now we're close, 6-5. Next word, Christy Simpson. Christy?
It just passed yesterday. Today's Tuesday.
Yes, Mike?
Monday.
Monday's right, Mike. You're up there, 8-5. Here's Lindsay Beamish. Lindsay?
It usually has lettuce in it.
Yes, Mike?
How about a salad?
Right, Mike, you're on a roll. 10 to 5, and Mike's ahead. Here's Emily Stein. Emily, if you would, please.
It's something you use when your breath smells.
Mike is up again.
Perfume.
No wrong answer. It's okay, Mike, you're on a roll. Now you listen to the rest of the definition, Marla, and Emily, if you would.
Bad, or you have to wash out the inside of your mouth. So you use it, sometimes green and spicy. And some people gargle it.
That's it, Marla.
Mouthwash.
Mouthwash, right answer. You're up to 7. 10 to 7. Here's the next one with Laura Gordon doing the describing. Laura?
People put their towels on it.
Yes, Marla.
A rack?
Nope, wrong answer. Rest of the description goes all to you, Mike. There's not much left, but Laura, please.
Sit down. Or you can dig it up and make castles with it at the beach.
There it is.
How about sand?
Sand's right, Mike. Mike has 12 and Marla has 7. And here's Mara. That's it. Time is up. Mike, congratulations. You're the winner. Come on over here, Mike. I've always had a feeling someday this will get happening, Mike. Oh, geez. Stay up there, Mike. Hey, you know, I'm standing right on the floor. I'm not in a hole or anything. Let me say, first of all, to Marla Schramm-Schwartz, thank you, Marla. You're a good player and a nice girl.
Thank you. I had a wonderful time.
Mike, old pal, I want to congratulate you. You got $500, and we're going to be back here and give you a shot at $5,000 in triple play if I feel up to it. We'll be back. Huh? My part's crooked. And only...
Your doctor if Zetia is right for you. Zetia, it's a different way to help fight cholesterol.
Go there and you look right at that. We got Mike, our champion, back here, Mike Hamilton. Now, Mike, you got $500, and now it's time for you to try for $5,000 in our triple play game. We asked our Child's Play kids to write brief definitions of simple words, and then we took 3 definitions per word written by a different child, A, B, or C. You will have a total of 45 seconds to get 6. We pay you $100 a word. If you get them all, you win the $5,000.
Okay.
Okay, now, bring in the clock. Now, remember, if you need any help, I'm always down here ready to help. And now, because this is a serious situation as far as Mike is concerned, it's $5,000. I'll straighten everything. I'm going straight face, no more laughing or anything like that. Now, take a deep breath, get yourself ready. Now, the clock will not begin, Mike, until you call out the word. Good luck. I hope you do it.
B.
Something mother carries wherever she goes.
Purse.
Correct.
A.
You put it in coffee.
Cream. C.
Correct.
C.
You get stung and you scratch.
Mosquito. B.
Something that hurts or tickles.
An itch. A.
Itch is right. Go on.
A.
A horn that plays low notes.
B.
A big horn.
Tuba. C.
Correct. Continent below Europe and Asia.
Italy. A.
Where poor people live.
Mexico. B.
Close to the equator.
Argentina. A.
Take another word. A. Something that has bumps and eats insects.
B.
It is usually brownish green.
C.
It's a reptile like a frog.
Toad. A.
Oh, time. You were going along. I thought, sure, Mike, you were going to do it. Let me see where the trouble came. Purse, cream, itch. You got tuba. That was the horn. And do you know the continent below Europe and Asia and near the equator, Africa? Would you believe that? And the other one we were working on, a reptile like a frog, that was toad. But you know what? You're still here. You picked up 4. That's an additional $400. You now have $900. Next time, take on a new challenger and have a shot at another $5,000. We'll be back in just a moment. You know, it's amazing. If you like kids, you'll love Child's Play. Bye.
Some
Every family has one. The smart aleck.
I know the answer.
Okay.
The dummy.
Well,
The beauty.
We got it.
The brain.
I'm gonna go with Saturn.
But only GSN has the new Family Feud.
We're ready to play the feud.
It's a whole new Richard.
It's the testosterone against the... never mind.
For a whole hour of family fun. Watch back-to-back episodes of the new Family Feud, Tuesday through Saturday starting at 9:30 p.m., 8:30 Central, only on GSN.